It is 1927 on Tuesday, May the 5th. We're back for yet another episode. Is this episode 30? I honestly don't know. Either way, it's funny how I can't remember. I can never remember what the episode number is. Once again, we're here for my new favorite meal. So this is the same meal as yesterday. I'm having the frozen chicken. Obviously, it's in the oven right now. It's not going to be frozen when I eat it. And the taters, the amazing taters. The world's most famous taters. I'll show you what they look like, actually. I didn't show you the bag before. I only showed you the box of the chicken, so I'll show you the bag. Yeah, so there they are right there. McCain, tasty taters, crispy potato bites. Absolutely amazing. This is my new favorite food in the whole entire world. I was actually shocked at how good they tasted. I was absolutely flabbergasted, especially considering how bland the French fries were that I got last time. Anyway, some big news. My ketchup arrived from Amazon, so that was good. And also, more importantly, well, not more important, I still have enough ketchup from the ketchup I bought last time, so I probably won't run out. But more importantly, my oven mitts arrived. There's my oven mitts. Hooray! Silicone oven mitts. I don't know what this material is right down here. It's Sung Woo or something like that. I don't know if you can see that on the thing there. Anyway, I put them on, I used them, and they work, so that's really good. Super happy about that. How much time do we have left? We have 1:42, so let's check out what we're listening to. I think it's different from yesterday. Yesterday, I believe it was Cohesive Deterioration, and tonight... That is Cries from a Defective Mind from 2024. We've listened to this before, so you probably have it memorized by now, don't you? Don't you? It's going to be on the test. I mean, I don't have it memorized, but I do have I have it semi-memorized, so I know what part's coming up, and there are hooks in the song. You might not think it. You might think it's just a bunch of noise, but no, all of these songs do have hooks if you pay attention enough. And by the way, I've shaved my face today, so that's nice. Now I just have to shave my head, and maybe I'll look presentable. Somewhat presentable. We have 10 seconds left, so that's really good. It's almost done. So I'll put this down. Stick on my oven mitts. Got my oven mitts on. Oven mitt reveal. Okay, opening it up. Taking it out. Oh my goodness, does it ever look good. Okay, so I just got to grab phone again, and I gotta get my tongs. All right, so there you have it. There is our meal. Actually, I don't even have my plate. What am I doing? So this is our wonderful meal for tonight. The nice chicken and the beautiful golden brown taters. Yeah, so one thing, I do love this chicken, this Pinty's chicken. The chicken is very good. However, as I mentioned yesterday, this chicken has a very distinct flavor. So it's like, what is it? It's chicken thighs, but it's barbecue, what? screw off plate. Barbecue something Tennessee whiskey. Yeah, barbecue Tennessee whiskey. And so it does have a very unique flavor, a very distinctive, I still don't know when to use which version of the word, flavor. And yeah, I mean, I do prefer their usual, like their normal, their standard chicken flavor as opposed to this one. However, I'll still eat this. It's still very tasty. So and I'll just add some ketchup and it'll taste perfect. So there's your meal. How about that? All right, so let's stick the tongs down. I got to get my ketchup. Here's the new ketchup, by the way. I had to get two of them. I noticed Amazon makes you, at least up here in Canada, with some of the smaller items, they make you buy at least two instead of just buying one. So I had to get two of those. One thing, that is French's brand. So, you know, just like the mustard. I do get their mustard and I really like it. I can't remember if I've got their ketchup before, but I'm a Heinz guy. I mean, I'm using Heinz right now. Okay, just made a mess on the plate. So I don't know why I'm showing my face. So hopefully the ketchup will taste good. Yeah, I can't remember if I've had that before. Oh, I just remembered, because I just saw it. I have the baby carrots. So I have to drain those. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so many close-ups of my face. It's just disgusting. Yuck. Ew. Oh. Okay. There. Oh, also we have a new dessert tonight. So that's going to be awesome. I already said what it was. It's the brownies, the fudge brownie and the brookie. Can you see it? I can't see it. I can't see the viewfinder, the view screen or whatever. Yeah, we're having both of those tonight. So I'm super low on chocolate right now. I need some chocolate because I'm obsessed with chocolate. I'm addicted to chocolate and I haven't had it. And well, I've had it. It's funny, I have had it, but in low amounts. So not my usual amounts. So I did have chocolate today. I had eight what? What did I have? I had 8 chocolate chips. Dark chocolate chips with my pancakes. So I wanted to mention that. So I went back, I stopped having the Timbits. So Tim Hortons is off the menu now. So I'm going back to my usual meals. And so for breakfast, normally I have 2 small pancakes, each with 4 dark chocolate chips. Yeah, I'm just turning the light off. Each with 4 dark chocolate chips, and then I put some blueberries on top of each one. However, you know, because of these huge meals and desserts, I've been having less batter. I've been having less batter with my pancakes. Sorry, I can't speak right now. I've been having less batter with my pancakes. And so, I don't know when I thought about this. It was either last night or this morning. No, it must have been last night. I thought, you know what? Instead of making 2 really small ones, pancakes, why don't I just make like 1 bigger one? And this is something that I've never done before. I don't know why. I'm like stupid or something. But I thought that was a good idea, so I tried it, and it was amazing. It wasn't a huge pancake, but it was bigger. It was two of my small ones put together. So it felt like I was eating more, even though it was literally the exact same. And I put all of the blueberries and all of the chocolate chips into this one pancake, And it cooked better too because it was bigger. So it cooked better than the 2 smaller ones. So that's what I'm going to do all the time now. I'm just going to have one big pancake. So yeah, that was super awesome. And then for lunch, I had my usual fried egg sandwich and I had an apple. And so right now I am absolutely famished. I ate a lot last night. I had this and then I had a lot of red velvet cheesecake. And so tonight I'm going to be having a lot of brownies and brookies. So, and I don't know if you noticed, but I made myself some more, because of how good they were, I made myself some more taters. I made 15 this time as opposed to 12 from yesterday. So hopefully that's not too many. Obviously it's not going to be too many, but I should start eating actually. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Golden brown. You got a little peak on the inside right there. So good. Yeah, so we're in our new view, our new camera mode, our new camera angle. That's what I wanted to say. It's not as good as it was before. However, it's much better on my arm. So after the video yesterday, my arm felt, it was fine. So really like that, though it was very sore this morning. So I don't think I'm quite out of the woods yet. Well, I'm never out of the woods because this is a permanent thing now, but so far so good. So just like yesterday, I have to eat all of the taters while they're still warm. And you may notice that, hopefully you may notice that the lighting isn't quite as bad, though it is still kind of bad. But I don't think it's as bad as it was yesterday. So I realized that I had an extra light bulb left over from my lavishly luminous light bulbs video, where I bought a multi-pack of light bulbs. I had an extra one, so I'm like, okay, why don't I just put a light bulb up there? So I put a light bulb over there. So I got 2 here, 2 up here, and then 1 over there. And so that's where the problem was, because the light was over here, and so this side of my face was getting shadows. It still is, but it's not as noticeable, I guess. But so I put a new light bulb in today. Oh my God. Yeah, these taters are just absolutely wonderful. Wow. Yeah, and I've also decided today that no matter what, when I go to the grocery store on Saturday, I have to try and get one of those chocolate brownie cheesecakes, but the ones that are in the display case, so they're the bigger ones. Because I haven't had one of those yet. I've only had the smaller one that is pre-packaged in the plastic see-through container. And it tasted amazing, but I want to have the bigger one. I want to try the bigger one. So I'm definitely going to get that. And then depending on the best before date, I might get another cake as well. So lots of good food to be had. So today's Tuesday, I guess, right? We determined that at the start of the video. I'm so happy with these taters. So happy. And this one was a double one. I think I'll cut it in half though. Oh. All right, so there were a couple of these like smaller little chunks of chicken. I feel like the camera's not doing the chicken color justice. It's making it lighter than it is. It's very dark. But yeah, there were a couple of these. So I think there are 2 more of these little ones and that I will have tomorrow. Oh yeah. Very good. However, when I go to the grocery store next time, I want to get a different kind than this. Still pinties, but I want to try like those bites. Those chicken bites were really good, but I'd rather try like another version of this without the extra flavoring, you know? So, hopefully they have them. And also hopefully the grocery store has the taters. Otherwise, I'm just going to be crying. Can't even see the chicken. It's very juicy. So these are chicken thighs, so they have more fat. And it's noticeable. They're very juicy. I still have my carrots as well, of course. I did eat some before supper, but I do have a bunch in the bowl here. There's a big piece right here. This is a nice little chunk of chicken right there. Saw a little bit of steam come off that. That's a nice little bite. As in a nice big bite. Yeah, this morning I was down a pound. I was down 1 pound. I still haven't said how much I weigh. So I'm 135. And so I think when I started this, I was 130, so I did gain 5 pounds. But it's very funny how I've been able to maintain a healthy weight despite eating all of the junk that I've been eating over the last more than a month. I actually started eating like this before I did the video series. So I think it's been, what day is it? It's the 5th or something. It's almost been 2 months since I've been eating like this. Yeah, I find it really funny that I'm still a healthy weight. And I have video evidence of all the crap I've been eating. I still have a lot more to digest as well. I can tell. So I think the extravagant meals, like my suppers, are over with. I'm just going to stick with like the chicken tenders and the taters or the pasta. So those are going to be my normal meals now. And I probably won't stray from that. I don't know. I'd like to get an extra meal. But I don't know what. Like, I feel like nothing really tastes good enough to warrant, like none of the prepackaged stuff necessarily tastes good enough to warrant getting it. Like, I want to eat another pizza. However, all the frozen pizzas taste horrible. Or at least I'm assuming. I've tried them before, like a long time ago, but don't have very high expectations for that. And this was the only other thing I could think of. So I'll just stick with the elaborate desserts, the excessive desserts. Wow, that was really good. Oh, that was so good. So good. Okay, so let's finish off all of these carrots. Nice and orange. So there are 14 left. 13 left now, I think. Oh, 12 left now. Apparently I can't count. I'm really looking forward to these brownies. Oh my God. I didn't fully process that I was about to have brownies now. It's been so long since I've had a very chocolate heavy dessert. Oh my God, my nose is really bothering me. So I guess I'm going brownie crazy now. I sort of forgot how good brownies were. That's not really true, but I just sort of didn't even, like, the brownies didn't even come to my brain for some reason. I don't know why. Until later. And we've eaten a bunch of brownies. So I think the first brownie I had, well, I mean, I think it may have been the brownies from the brownie chocolate cheesecake, which were really good. And then I had the triple chocolate brownie that had the caramel and the chocolate chips, which was pretty good. And then I had the Longo's brownie, which was excellent, very decadent. I'm trying to think if I had more brownie stuff. Then I had the Tim Hortons brownie, which was meh. I mean, it was okay. I had like one really good bite after I nuked it in the microwave, and it was edible, but that was probably the weakest of the brownies. But it still tasted good. I mean, it's a chocolate brownie. How can you not like that? And now we have a fudge brownie and a brookie, which is a hybrid of a brownie and a cookie, apparently. And so my goal, I guess I'll tell you when I bring them over so that you can visualize. So we're almost there. I have 3 left. Yeah, these carrots are a necessity to fulfill this meal. It ties the meal all together because I get my veggies in at the same time. What I really want to do is get some seafood, like some frozen shrimp. But I've never cooked shrimp before. I know it's really easy to fry them in a frying pan with some butter and garlic, but it's something I've never done, and I don't want to do the preparation. So, oh well. I don't think I had any seafood in this video series. That's unfortunate. It is really expensive. It's not really worth it. Sure tastes good though. I do love seafood. Okay, there you have it. All right, so I will be back. Got to rinse off my plate. Got to get some milk. And I gotta get the desserts, these new special desserts. Yeah, and I am going to need my cutlery as well. Yeah, so one thing I'd like to do, I'm going to try the brownie and the brookie without heating it up. I'm just going to try it as it is, a bite of each. And then I'm also going to try it after heating it up. I'm assuming. Unless it just tastes like amazing without heating it up, but I'm assuming I'm gonna heat it up a little bit. Because you have to try that because it does make a difference. So for tonight and tomorrow, it's going to be, actually I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow I might go to the croissants and then go back to the brownie and brookie the day after. I honestly don't know. I'm just sort of winging it right now. Either way, there's going to be plenty of desserts left. Okay. Plate is done. The cutlery is done. Now I need to get some milk. Need to move this over. Did I shake this? I can't remember if I shook this or not. So I'm assuming I'm going to need a full glass, as always. Got to get that full glass of milk. All right, brownie brookie. Let's bring this all over. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough hands, so let's try this way. Perfect. Oh, I also have to shut off the light. Oh, right. So I forgot that the brookies have like a wrapper, like a muffin. What's that called? Is it a muffin cup? No. I don't know what that's called. So I'm going to have to take that off and throw it away. All right, so here's what we're having. So first of all, I think I need to do this. All right, so this is Farmer's Market Fudge Brownie. Looks very good. Does it not? I think it does. Nice side profile right there. So there's like 4 individual ones. I'm gonna try and eat 2 tonight. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I'm gonna try and do 2 of these and 2 of the brookies because there are 4 of each. So there are also some chocolate chips on the top. So that looks very good. And then we have the brookies. Apparently there are Chippets, Hershey's Chippets, made with Hershey's Chippets. So if you look on the side profile, it looks like the bottom is the brownie and the top is obviously the cookie. So I've never had these before. I've never had this. I don't think I've had this brownie before. Honestly, I don't know. If I have, then it's been many, many years since I have. But I don't remember ever having it. Okay, so let's take off let's open the package. That's what I'm trying to say here. Oh, it opened. Okay, I just want to show it to you out of the container. Yeah, there it is right there. That looks really good, doesn't it? It smells good. It smells pretty good. So what am I going to do? Okay, so it looks like, I'm just showing you something here. So this is a corner piece right here. And there's a side piece here. And then this is a side piece here. However, this piece is a middle piece. And this piece is a side piece. So we have a corner, side, side, middle. So this must have been a larger brownie. And so that makes me wonder what pieces I'm going to pick. What pieces I'm going to pick. I think I should probably have the corner piece and the middle piece, because that's sort of, the middle piece is probably the best. I guess some people like the crusty sides. However, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll save the middle piece with the corner piece, I guess. So I'll just have 2 side pieces together. So let's do that. I'll have the 2 side pieces. Now, okay, I'll just leave it in now. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and figure out what to do here. Okay, I'll get my other plate because I'm thinking about microwaving them as well. So I'll just use my other plate to microwave. And then I'll transfer them back over here. How about that? All right, so there's that. All right, now let's do the brookies. Come on, you idiot. Oh, this is, for some reason, not working. I don't know why. Like, what the heck, man? Just come undone, you idiot. Oh, like, what the fuck? This is so stupid. It won't come undone. Oh my God. Sorry for getting mad. Okay. It came undone. I had a bit of a crash out there. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, so it's soft. That's a good sign. Smells okay. All right. Like, do I even try to fasten them again? Because I'm never going to get them off again anymore. All right, so there you have it. Okay, now let's take these off. So it does look interesting. The brookie looks interesting. I'm just going to throw these in the garbage. Actually, I'll put them on a Kleenex. I don't want them to sully my tabletop. Yeah, so here's the bottom of the brookie, which is the brownie. It looks very nice. It's like a brownie on the bottom and then a cookie on the top. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. All right. Now, I guess I'm just going to take a bite. I'm just going to take a bite, see how it tastes. Yeah, this is definitely going to need some nukage. Some nukage in the microwave. Very dense. Looks very nice. Smells pretty good. I'm assuming both of these aren't gonna like wow me in an extreme way, just based off of the smell. It does taste good though. Wow. Yeah, it does taste good. And it's very soft. It doesn't need any nukage for softness. However, it might need it for taste. All right, so let's do one of the brookies. Okay, I'm trying to... So the brownie part is softer than the cookie part. So I should probably flip it upside down in order to cut it. Like, I can't tell if I like it or not. I mean, it tastes pretty good. It's not offensive. Yeah, definitely a lot easier to cut when you do it upside down. Yeah, I think the cookie part is sort of meh. Like, it's more just a gimmick. Like, it's not an actual really good cookie. And the brownie's not the greatest either, but I mean, it tastes fine. I'll eat it. Yeah. Yeah, so I think these definitely could use some nukaging in order to enhance the flavor. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my other plate. I'll put both of these on the plate. I'll nuke them for 15 seconds, I believe. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll bring them back over. I mean, I can eat them as is. They're very soft. The chocolate chips aren't too hard either on the brownie, so that's really good. I think there are also chocolate chips in the brookie, probably in the chocolate chip cookie. What am I doing? I need my plate, my other plate. Okay, for the brookie, what do? Do I put the brownie down first or what? Okay, a little chunk fell off, so I have to eat it. Yeah, so far I think those Longo's brownies are definitely in the lead in terms of my favorite brownies so far. And the brownies on top of that cheesecake were also really good. 15 seconds, here we go. Okay, it was funny when I nuked the triple chocolate brownie with the caramel. You remember when I did that and it turned into like a liquid? That was funny. Okay, so hopefully this is enough. Oh yeah, it's quite soft. All right, so let's eat this as fast as possible while it's warm. All right, so let's wield my magical milk in my left hand. I guess I don't really, maybe I do need this. Okay, so let's try the brookie again. Oh, it is so soft now. Oh yeah, it makes such a difference. It's much softer now, and it makes it taste better. The brownie is still well, I could put it in for longer. I could have put the brownie in for longer. So I'll put both of these in, and I think I'll do 20 seconds. I think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm assuming. Yeah, they do taste good. I am enjoying it, but they're not wowing me like the Longo's one did and the cheesecake one. The brookie is so soft. when you nuke it in the microwave. Wow. All right. So I'm going to stick this. I'll stick it in for 20 seconds, and hopefully I don't overcook the brookie. All right. "20 seconds. Yeah, I can feel my stomach getting a little bigger. And here are the croissants, if you can see them. I don't know if you can or not. A whole lot of croissants to eat over the next few days as well. Okay. There you have it. There is a nice little close-up of my dessert. Part two of my dessert. Okay, so it's definitely softer, the brownie. And what about the brookie? Let's flip her over. Oh yeah. I didn't overcook it. All right, so let's have some brownie. It's quite soft. Yeah, it does make it taste better. There's like some sort of taste to this brownie that's a little bit off-putting. Not in a major way though, but it does knock off some points of the brownie. Yeah, the moistness of this brownie can't even compare with the Longo's brownie. That thing was just basically wet. This video series has become quite sexual. I'm not used to where to put everything because of the new camera angle. Slowly starting to get used to it. Okay, only a few bites left. I don't know if I give you a close-up of the brownie. Chocolate chips are nice and melty, nice and soft. Okay, I think one more bite of the brookie. And 2 bites left of the brownie. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, well, I did it. I ate 2 brownies and 2 brookies, and I have the same amount left. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so neither of those desserts really wowed me. So that's unfortunate. Obviously, they were edible. I ate all of it. But yeah, there's not, they were lacking slightly lacking. So I don't know if that's also going to be the case for the croissants. But considering what just happened now, I might head straight for the croissants tomorrow. So, however, I have some stuff to think about. You know, there still is some of that cheesecake, the red velvet cheesecake, but I think I put my foot down. I was not going to have any more of that. But you never know. Tomorrow is, yeah, so I think the best before date is the 7th. So, I mean, we're still in the window, but yeah, I don't think so. So tomorrow I'm probably going to try the croissants. And then the day after, I probably have to finish these off, these 2. And then I'll have the croissants again on Friday, and then Saturday is grocery day. So hopefully I'll come home with one of those giant chocolate cheesecakes, chocolate brownie cheesecakes. I also want to get another one of those Longo's brownies because they just tasted so good. I also had this idea, you know, Longo's also has those powdered chocolate croissants, mini croissants, that I ate in one of my Todd Eats videos, I believe. I ate the whole box that day. So, I mean, I might be able to get that as well, but it all depends on the best before dates, as I've already mentioned, especially if I get 2 cakes. That's like 5 days right there. So, but still have a whole bunch of chocolate bars that I know taste good. So that's really good. There's also the Pop-Tarts, which should be fun, and also the cereal, which should be fun. So a lot more fun stuff about to happen. Tomorrow I'm having the chicken again. So I've got 4 more days of this style chicken. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I guess, right? Honestly, I might skip. Once I go to the grocery store, I might try the new chicken because I don't know how much longer I can eat this chicken because it has a unique flavor, a unique taste that I might just go back to like the regular Pinty's chicken once I have my hands on it on Saturday. So that might be up in the air, but it's definitely going to be taters. So it'll be chicken and taters. And so a lot of stuff to look forward to, as I've mentioned many times, and I will see you next time.